Alrighty, everybody. Once again, my name is Frozen Spade, and I will be your host for this run of Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire 100%. davidtki, take it away.
Thank you again, Frozen Spade. This is Quest for Glory 2. It's got the importer hero system. Quest for Glory is a series of point-and-click RPG hybrid games by Sierra Online. The previous Quest for Glory appearances on RPG Limit Break have been the entire series back-to-back, and in those occasions, we used the remake of Quest for Glory 2 to play the game. I just died on the title screen.
Already?
The run hasn't even started. It's going great. But yeah, the collection runs have been using the fan remake of Quest for Glory 2 because it is faster. So this is an opportunity to showcase the original Quest for Glory 2, the EGA version, because it is often overlooked. So with that, which class am I playing as today?
Let's do our final refresh. And winning out with a total amount of $100 is going to be Thief.
All right. Yeah, the Thief is the showcased the best in this game, so I am not at all surprised that the Thief won this one. So yeah, we're going to get 50 points for our starting stats. We're going to spend 15 of them to get 5 into Magic, because Magic is really useful for certain situations. In order to get through the other things we need in the game, we're going to need 60 agility, 65 pick locks. The rest goes into agility. 60 strength, 90 agility. And so with that, I'm ready to go. So let's go ahead and start this in 3, 2, 1, go. Go. So we're going to set detail to low, game speed to maximum immediately, and I'm going to point out something. The parser is actually pretty slow to actually register your inputs. You can only type 10 characters per second, so we want to spend as little time typing as possible. So on certain screens, it's possible to type your input while the screen is loading, and so that saves you a little bit of time because you're doing two things at once. We call that trick parser dumping. You can't always do it, but when you use it, it just saves a little bit of time. We went ahead and do the sell beard glitch to the magic shop owner there 10 times to get 150 dinars, because we are going to need them for the things that we are doing. The next trick I want to talk about is something turning isn't walking. So most of the scripts in this game are going to stop you from walking and then do something. But if you're in the middle of turning, that's not walking. So if you happen to be in the middle of turning while certain scripts happen, you can do something like, say, run away from this guy while he's rifling through his stuff. And that's a pretty neat trick to know. It can be useful in certain situations. So in this game, we're on a bit of a time system. The elementals are going to attack the city starting on day 5. I really should have safety saved for this one. Let me do that now. That way, we don't risk anything like a soft lock, which could happen right there. Save early, save often. That's the Sierra motto. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go out on day 7. I should talk about the category 100%, which if you look at the top of the screen, you can see a point total, 73 of 500, 76 of 500. I need to beat the game with all 500 points, which means tracking down each individual task that actually gives me points. And that point list changes with each class. So the criteria for 100% is different depending on Thief, Magic User, or Fighter. Night 10, the Air Elemental is attacking the city. So this is going to be a good time to actually go ahead and find the money changer. One of the things they did for copy protection was to put a map of the city in the manual, but then, you have to figure out how to get through it yourself. Well, I don't have a manual here with me. So it does turn out that the money changer is the person you talk to for thieving activities here, and she will give a little hint that the weapon shop owner, well, she would really just like to see him robbed just because she doesn't really like him, for good reason. He's kind of a jerk. oil the anvil. Oiling the anvil will make it so the strength requirement for it is 60 rather than 120. We pick the box, we get some money. Oh, right, there's an elemental attacking the city, so let's go ahead and deal with that. You toss mud right into the funnel, and that's the fastest way to deal with the elemental. I'm also going to go ahead and explore the city right now, since dealing with the elemental put me near the Palace Plaza, which means I can go ahead and find out where Aziza lives. Once I visit her, her place will be marked on my map and I can visit it later, but I'm not going to visit her now. Instead, I'm going to sleep until night 11, listen to the poet. So I should point out that when you make the sign to the money changer, she will give you a job the next day, which is why I waited until night 10 to see her, because she's going to have a job to rob some house that is in some part of the city. We're going to have some neat little tricks that we do there. But first, I've got to do a little bit of navigation. Navigating Shapir at these high speeds is pretty difficult sometimes. You got to stop at the right time. Nope, one passed, but yeah, mouse, go here, and then we're going to go here. You have to be sneaking when you enter the house, but once you enter, you can run, and then you can just type in all your commands, and you're just running all over the house, and you're not really making any noise. And you're going to go ahead and find the trapdoor down here. Go ahead and open it, pick the lock, and then searching the chest makes the second guy disappear for some reason, and you can go outside while the third guy's talking outside. So, yeah, nobody seems to care that you were there, which is really amusing. The Earth Elemental appears on day 12, but his spawn frequency is higher on day 13, so you really want to deal with the Earth Elemental on day 13. We're going to go ahead and tell Harik... We're going to tell Harik here about the Earth Elemental, and he's going to give us Powder of Burning, because we need a source of fire in order to deal with the Earth Elemental. I have tried using the Flame Dart spell. It really does not work very well when you have only 5 in magic, so stick to Powder of Burning. Yeah, we take him, and yeah, we're going to go and see the astrologer, tell about our past, and then we're going to go out into the desert. I need to go ahead and safety save. Okay, I did take out the Earth Elemental. The Saurus seller will wait however long he has to in order to sell you a Saurus. Just pay full price. You don't want to negotiate him down. That takes time. So we're going to go visit Julinora in the desert as soon as possible. And there's some good reasons for this. So let's see. First of all, I have some water. Give her some mud as well. Tell her about myself. I like to tell everybody about myself. I'm a hero. Can you believe it? I also rob people. I don't tell people about that part. But once Julinora is restored, you can sleep under her branches, and that passes a lot of time really quickly. So we're now on night 15. I think I went a little... Nope, I was one screen short. Gotta count my screens next time. I mean, screens. Yeah, get the griffin feather, and then go back to the city. So the water elemental will be attacking the city at this point. The water elemental is easily dealt with. Just go ahead and put down your water skin and then use the bellows, and that's it. Oh, and you don't have to pick up the water skin. You got the points for capturing her in there, but you don't have to actually pick it back up. So we've got a couple of things we're going to do around the city on day 16. First of all, we've got this acrobat here who is trying to challenge us to this thing. And we're going to do this on day 16 specifically because we've got some agility skill checks happening here. If you fail an agility skill check, then you start to wobble, but you get the most bonuses to agility on day 16. So we do it on day 16 just because. We'll go ahead and get our pin here, and then go ahead and ask about our future. And then, oh, right, I have not gotten my Dispel potions yet, so I better go and do that. Give fruit. There's a beast out in the desert that is enchanted, so we're going to need the Dispel potion to disenchant it. And we can wait until day 16 as long as we haven't seen the beast before day 16, he should be all right. In the remake, he would be dead by now, so thankfully this is not the remake. Oh, silly clowns are on! There was a golfer and a jet. Silly clowns are on, people. All right, we'll go ahead and use a potion here, and he will be transformed back into his old self. Go to the Oasis, because we've got a couple of points there, but I will also be setting up for another trick that's going to be happening on this day. First of all, get Beard, ask about Beast, safety save, because I don't want to mess up this trick. So I haven't actually visited Aziza at all, and the reason for this is that there's actually 2 different visits to Aziza, one on day 16 and one on any other time to ask her about Julinar. But we have a little bit of a trick here that can save us a little bit of time. See, I'm going to advance time by traveling around the city so that it's very close to the point when day 16 rolls over into day 17. So I'm going to knock on her door here while it's day 16, but then use pauses here to advance the time just enough to guarantee the rollover to day 17, where she will not go into her day 16 script, but I did get the points for visiting her on day 16. So yeah, that saves us a visit, which is a very neat little trick. That was discovered by Santa Claus, so thanks to Santa for that. The turning isn't walking applications were discovered by Kane, not MS Kane, some other Kane. But yeah, once we're done with all that, we go down our caravan to go to Razir for the second part of the game. And this section in Razir is going to be the reason why most runners do not run this version of the game, because Razir is pretty infamous. You're going to get there on mid-afternoon of day 27, but the plot cannot advance until you go to sleep in your room, and your room does not open until night. So if you just wait for time to pass, it's normally going to take about 4 minutes for that to do, but I have a little trick here that I can do that I'm setting up for. Let me concentrate on it for just a bit. Yeah, I do have Live Split running on the side here, and I am looking at it to help me set this up. So let me explain exactly what's going on. Every time you do a screen transition, the in-game clock is either snapping forward or snapping backward 1 unit. And normally we couldn't manipulate that because we don't know when the time is and whether we're on a unit that could snap forward, except that the caravan cutscene not only sets the time to an exact time, but it also tells us where the full second frame rule is. So I'm going to be going to the fountain here and screen transitioning every second in order to push that clock forward, except we're going to come up on exactly on the hour here where I'm going to skip a beat and then keep going, because when you hit exactly on the hour, sometimes the clock moves forward again, and so that can throw off your time warp that you're doing here. But you are not guaranteed to hit the hour. If you could try to yellow it, and you might get past the hour, since setting the game time scale to fastest makes the time alternately increase by increments of 1 and 3. Each hour is 150 units. You could yellow it, but you would have a 50% chance of success, and you might break your time warp. So that's something to be very careful of. So we should be coming up toward another skipped beat right here. Yeah, I've got another 30 seconds or so, so fit something in real quick.
Absolutely. We have $10 from Theater Joe. Good luck on the run, David TKI. Which King's Quest is this again?
King's Quest Glory. Forgive me. One more?
Yes. RPG Limit Break is grateful to LLK, a longtime contributor to GDQ marathons and the designer of our promo banners, attendee badges, and emotes. Check out her work at jazzaboo.com. That's JAZAABOO.com.
All right. So I'm at the end of the first time warp, and I'm going to go ahead and sit down with Ferrari here, safety save, and he's going to give me a drink. I'm going to drink it on purpose, because if your vitality is below 75 and you take the drink, 3 in-game hours will pass. So if I did the time warp right, I did. It is nighttime. So doing that time warp saves 1 minute, 15 seconds. So that's a very nice time save to have in this game, especially as short as it is. So unfortunately, I will not be able to show off another trick here, something that we call Sentry de-entry. Hold on, I need to set up... Oh, that was a little bit early. All right, I'll just have to delay on something else then. So yeah, you're going to see the guards walk off screen there, and you have to wait a few seconds for that until they actually finish. But yeah, we're going to go in here and yeah, go ahead and give our close. Oh, that's potentially bad. I might have messed up my setup there. I have definitely messed up my setups, so I don't know. Let's just go with this and then see where it leads, but I'm going to be doing this for about 3 minutes, so I'm going to leave you at it.
Alrighty, I wanted to share. RPG Limit Break is proud to once again partner with The Yeti to bring you 6 awesome t-shirts that are now available, plus pins. Head over to theyeti.com/RPGLB. Take a look at the designs, pick up the ones you want, and know that $5 from every t-shirt purchased will be donated to NAMI. Remember, Yeti is spelled Y-E-T-E-E. theyeti.com/RPGLB. And I wanted to share, we are here supporting NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization, whose work is focused around 3 pillars: education and support, awareness, and advocacy. What does that mean? Education and support via their 48 state offices and nearly 700 affiliates. NAMI offers a host of signature programs, presentations, and support groups that are available free of charge. This includes a national helpline that can provide information, resources, and a compassionate, understanding, trained volunteer to support anyone who calls in. On awareness, NAMI drives the national conversation around mental health from coast to coast and across all demographics, having appeared in major media more than any other mental health organization in 2021. 24,000 earned media articles in top-tier outlets including NPR, CBS News, CNN, and the BBC. And on advocacy, NAMI engages in federal advocacy and supports NAMI state organizations in their state-level advocacy efforts. How we doing?
Another half a minute, I think.
Wonderful. So once more, I wanted to let you all know that we are still working on some donation incentives for the upcoming Xenoblade Chronicles 3 run. That includes a bid war to choose Mio's hairstyle between short or long, a bid war to choose the voice acting language between English and Japanese, and we're still working to meet the donation incentive to obtain and wear the swimsuits. We're at $470 out of $500. Almost there, guys.
One more.
All right. NAMI serve as the preeminent resource for people searching for life-changing guidance, information, and support as they navigate mental health conditions. Their website alone serves more than 12 million unique visitors annually.
All right. So yeah, this bit is exclusive to the Thief because there are other ways to pass time here. Day 28 is particularly difficult, and I probably messed it up. That looks like a mess up. Yeah, I didn't set it up right. So instead of letting y'all go through my waiting some more, I'll just go ahead and set time to night and with the debug code and then go in here. So the thief has to break in here in order to steal the Black Falcon. And there we go. There's 5 stealth checks in this room at various X positions, and you need to pass at least 1 in order to have a chance at getting out of here. There's 4 on the way to the cabinet, and then 1 on the way out. And I've tried using the fetch spell here. It doesn't work. The bird's too heavy. We'll go... Oh, we passed 2 checks. Anyways, we've got the Black Falcon, so we're going to go back here, and we're going to give Ferrari the bird, and then we're going to give him the Falcon. Give bird. Did I not grab it? I don't think I grabbed it. Let me try that again then. Oh well. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Oh well. Yeah, didn't lose too much time there. Okay. Oil this again. Pick the lock. Open the door. Get bird. Oh. Yeah, if you wake him up a 4th time, you can escape certain death by hiding and ducking down, and then you won't be seen. Okay, there we go. First give him the bird, then give him... What is going on? Oh, right. I'm supposed to say yes first and then give it to him. Oh, okay. Forgive me, I am tired. It is 4:30 in the morning here. So the other classes would not have to deal with the day 28 time warp because in the best case scenario, it takes 3.5 minutes to get to night in the inn, but you could just wait in Zaisha's room for 3 minutes to get captured. So most categories just wait there. But yeah, we're gonna get captured here. We're gonna go ahead and cast open here, run, show the pin. I'm gonna do another turning isn't walking thing here and just kind of moonwalk through the gate there while fetching my equipment. I forgot to type this out. But yeah, we escape, and then we're going to find our dear old friend, Adavis. I mean, he says he's our friend. In fact, he's very insistent on it. He is our friend. I think he's our friend. Is he our friend? I think he's our friend.
I think so.
He seems like such a nice man. He just wants the statue. Oh, right. This room. So keyboard input is locked until you light the lamp. But they forgot to lock mouse input, which means you can just click here, and then whoop, we ended up right over here. And this is the main reason I take magic in the run now, because I can cast open on that and then go into the wind room over here. And again, turning isn't walking, so the lava is floor. Yeah, we can just walk right over the lava when we make use of our tricks here.
Wait a second.
What? I'm telling you, the lava is floor.
I guess I have to believe you.
You just saw it. So yeah, we're going to get all the way to the end here, and then Adavis is going to teleport right in, making me question why I went through all this. But, oh, right, so he could trap me here, that's why. Okay, never mind. I'm going to get the genie's ring, and he is going to give us 3 wishes, but we don't need to use any of them because our stats are good enough to deal with whatever we're going to deal with. So we're coming up on the end game here. So I did start the game with 5 daggers since I am a thief. I'm going to drop 3 of them right here while I wait for that script to deload. By the way, there's also a fun little glitch here. If you can use the rope here even if you don't actually have the rope, but the game checks for the rope before it sends you to the harem. So yeah, this scene is the main reason that people like the Thief, and it's so famous that Quest for Glory 5 considers this scene to be canon, even though it only occurs during a Thief run. So yeah, we're gonna be trying to stop Adavis from summoning the genie Iblis. Otherwise, he will destroy the world. And the thief takes the back way to get there, sneaking through this room and then ending up on this balcony. And so we're going to cross here. So there's a magic barrier that prevents us from getting into there, but we still have to disrupt the ceremony somehow. So we're going to cross here using the rope. Wow, he's going pretty quick here.
He's
Okay.
moving.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 1 dagger to disrupt the ritual, and then we're gonna go ahead and make our way over here. Now, see, normally when you throw a dagger at Avis, you hit him once and he kind of steps back a bit, but you have to throw another dagger at him to hit him, except that the script is specifically coded so that if you only had 1 dagger left, which I happen to have, then 1 hit will take him out, and that's going to be time. Yeah, it says 480 of 500 at the top, but you get 20 points for the end game ceremony, so that is going to put me at 500 of 500 for the run. So go ahead and please take my word for it, because we are a little bit behind schedule, and the end ceremony is a little bit lengthy, so I don't want to have us wait through all that. But yeah, that was Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire. Thank you so much for letting me showcase this game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of RPG Limit Break. There's some good stuff coming up. Right back at you.
Thanks, and GG's davidtki. Wonderful run. And don't go anywhere, folks. Stay with us. We're going to have a quick Twitch ad, and we'll be back with you very soon. All right, everybody. Thanks for staying up late with us. I've been your host, Frozen Spade, and this is be the end of my block here. But don't you worry. We got the talented and inimitable Stump to take over for our next run of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So don't go nowhere. This will be a fun one. I've loved being with you, and enjoy the rest of RPG Limit Break, everybody. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome back to RPG Limit Break 2023. My name is Stump. I will be your host for the next few hours, and we'll be pretty soon with our next run of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But until then, I have a couple of donations that have come in, including $10 from Samarolian with no comment. And we do have some incentives and bidwares for the upcoming runs, so get your donations in for those if you want to affect them. But we have choosing Mio's hairstyle and the voice acting language. Those are very close. Each one, the options are only $5 a head, so you can make the difference.